Welcome to Coffee Break. How you doing? 8 o'clock coffee. One of the best. I apologize for not making a video yesterday. It was, as I said, this coffee break is a thing that I try to do every day, Monday through Friday, and have them uploaded at 9 o'clock, but I couldn't make it yesterday. I couldn't create a video. And it's already going on 7 o'clock in the evening by the time I sit down to record this video. I got a great question. And I got a great question from Tech for Your Needs. It says, what is your goal as a YouTuber for this year? Now, Tech for Your Needs, imagine that's you with this camera trying to think of what you're going to shoot, right? It's an interesting question because I rack my brain with content, but I'm going to summarize it for you this way. I want to create interesting and diverse content on my channel. And I've kind of tried to avoid being real niche-y on stuff, and that's probably actually not been a good thing for me, actually. Well, what do I mean by creating interesting and diverse content? Well, one thing that I'm working on is a mini documentary about, and I'm going to keep the details kind of under wraps, but I can tell you it's got to deal with dementia. And tentative working title is A Journey into Darkness. I don't know, I'm still kind of working everything out on that, but that's one of the videos, little movies that I want to make sometime as time permits. The other things that I want to do is I want to become a better filmmaker. I enjoy the creativity that this allows me to have, but I also want to actually make small little movies about life in general, different things that hopefully you'll find interesting. And finally, that I want to be maybe a bit better teacher. I started this channel out as a technology channel. And for the most part, the focus still revolves around Microsoft products and inexpensive gear, sometimes expensive gear, but gear in general. And but I typically review the gear that I buy, and I don't buy gear all that frequently. So to fill in the gaps, I try to come up with kind of diverse content, including technology analysis. And by that, when I say technology analysis, why are the companies doing what they're doing? Where do I think they're headed? That kind of thing. And those have served me pretty well. But I love YouTube in general. And I love it because it allows me to be creative. I remember one time when I was a kid. By the way, if you haven't caught Casey Neistat's movie called Do What You Can't, it's kind of interesting because I had a similar situation growing up. I had a teacher tell me that, I just don't think you're very creative. I think you're kind of dull. This was a teacher. Thought I was kind of dull. Oh, yeah, so that stuck with me. But really, I used to love to write. But video allows me to share my ideas. This thing right here allows me to share my ideas with you. And all this between sharing that and making that idea happen is a whole lot of work. And that's the biggest problem I have is time. It's interesting. I want to share this with y'all. It seems to me the older you get, the busier you become. I feel like I'm busier today than when I was in my 20s, my 30s, even my 40s. I feel like I'm just busier than I've ever been. Just one thing to do after another, and and the days seem shorter. Days go by just like that. A whole year will just blow by, and I've talked to other people. And they tell me the same thing, that the older you get, the more time flies. I'm kind of digressing over here. Look, the cool thing about YouTube, to me, more than anything else, is I can share my ideas with people all across the world. This kind of thing wasn't available, not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. So when you ask me what my goal for YouTube is, and that's to become a more interesting YouTuber, to create more interesting videos, films, maybe get away from in front of the camera, more behind the camera, and make more unique content. Am I still going to do technology videos? Yes. whenever there's a piece of gear or something going on in the technology world that I hope you find fascinating. I want to share that with you. But I just want to have a very engaging channel and continue to build those relationships with the people that watch and subscribe to my videos. Hopefully that answers the question. Thank you for having a coffee break with me today. All right. Thanks very much, everybody. Take care.